We got game number 1, the Great Wall versus SaiDe on Last Refuge. Switch the names. Okay, rocking and a rolling. So the Great Wall getting his main race right off the bat. So SaiDe, you know, right away when you play against a random player, you're not too sure of what you're going to get. So you want to open neutral builds if you're against random. You want to open the more optimized builds. This might change the way SaiDe plays because he doesn't know what race the Great Wall is going to be. So this might be something neutral. And what is neutral? Keeper?
Probably Keeper. I think it's the most difficult to say with Night Elf, you know, because you may say like Demon Hunter is very neutral, but you know, probably Keeper nowadays. And a lot of people have comfort picks. Like some people, for instance, always go Demon Hunter against Orc. Some people always go Warden against Undead or Human, right? But yeah, Keeper definitely the most neutral, so that's what we're going to see. But the Great Wall, we could see a 6-hour-long best of 3 here, Ricky. And this might not only, this is definitely not going to be the only Great Wall series we cast. There's at least going to be one more. This guy goes for bangers of games, Rick. Bangers.
Yeah, this guy, he's an FFA player. He's a solo player. He knows how to go long, short. His short game is incredible. His long game is incredible. This guy can really go the distance. This guy's played 8-hour-long FFA games, guys. This guy's not afraid to get his hands dirty. I hope you guys are, you know, ready to order dinner already. Maybe even breakfast for tomorrow. Because this group could be a while even with 3 players.
Yeah, it could be a while. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if Blade doesn't show up, Great Wall's gonna fluff it up a bit. He's our Dust League fluffer today. How do you feel about that, Rick?
Well, you know, some people need that extra edge.
There's no edging in the fluff biz, Rick.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, you pay double for that kind of action.
Yeah, some say it's the best part of the job, but Keeper about to pick up some experience here. The Great Wall doing the same, just a normal creep route. Actually pulling some of the ghouls as well to get this creep done. Very interesting. So I wonder if he wants to play aggressive now.
Yeah, because he is not building an extra Acolyte yet. He has done 2 Zigs before Tech. Wondering if he's going to go straight for that expansion or if he will play 1 base. Not what I've come to expect from the Great Wall, at least from his reputation, but I haven't really seen too many of his actual games. So maybe his reputation lies as one Wisp. If SaiDe's reputation is any good, he's certainly not going to lose this, or at least give experience for this Wisp.
Forces are under attack.
Don't eat your words. Don't eat your words.
Oh, he's dodging this coil. Nope.
Okay, well, gave the experience.
That was, anticlimactic right there, Rick. Level 2, 1 archer, a little bit out of position, entangle. Could be a surround, but I do not think it would hold, but that would be pretty nutty still, just for the damage on the Death Knight. But the DK's forced to go back a tech from Mr. Great Wall. Perhaps Gargs, if not an expansion. We'll have to see. He was doing some split creeping at the same time. Love to see a little bit of multitasking, but SaiDe gonna steal that item away from him, and the Keeper's looking pretty strong thus far.
Yeah, no, this is Oh, okay. Well,
okay, that's new.
Yeah, the Great Wall showing a little frustration, a little bit of, you know, not too sure maybe what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. He's being very aggressive along the map. I think he's just buying time. Right now, I would say that this probably indicates Gargs.
That's my guess. That's absolutely my guess. And the tier 2 is going to come through. We don't quite know yet what SaiDe is going to go for. We just know he's building archers, but a standard amount of archers thus far. 5 on the table. No 6 being produced, so I'd expect to see a Hunter's Hall soon. And there it is. No expansion yet either. And no second crypt yet for the Great Wall, so both players, I'm not sure what they're quite going to do yet. But we will soon find out, Ricky.
Yeah, the key for the Great Wall there was that Skelly Scout, though. Scouting the Hunter's Hall, that it's going to be there. That's a perfect timing for lores. I'm pretty sure the Great Wall knows exactly what he's up against. It's going to be double lore play as soon as he hits tier 2.
Oh, but I risky creep. Risky creep. Look at this. I think he gets caught out.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, he gets away with murder here, and that's going to be level 3 DK, some good items, but the ghouls are taking some damage. Actually, really nice. De-aggroing on the units. The Great Wall's actually killing this.
Yeah, and he's going to get those 3 low ghouls out before he gets creep jacked. 1 ghoul probably going to die to the creeps, not the end of the world. One Wisp. He coiled the Wisp on the low ground and then used the Book of the Dead on the high ground to push off the archers. So he wouldn't lose any more ghouls, but another Wisp is coming in. He's not level 3 coil yet, though. Okay, he does get it, but it gets detonated early. I think it was full health when it detonated there, but Book of the Dead is still standing. Could be a block. There is Aura to get in front of the Keeper of the Grove. Perhaps a surround. Not quite, but still, he holds. He only loses one ghoul for that big creep camp, Ricky.
Yeah, pretty good. I gotta say, man, like, noticing those Wisps on the fly is a really smart play. Like, the Great Wall's here. This looks really good. You could coil that Archer for level 3. I mean, level 3 still illumes the Great Wall right now, and it's worth using some mana to get that.
Yeah, he'll definitely get this Archer. One more hit. There we go. There's a level 3. Soon to have another coil as well, and that will mean another dead Archer for sure, but he's got to wait a little bit for that mana. The main base is Demon Hunter coming out. Double Ancient of Tier 3 yet for the Great Wall, but he's going for a Lich, going for a Slaughterhouse, so looking pretty standard with a Ghoul Opener. Another Archer, possibly going to go down, goes down, but is denied, and that one coil goes on the Demon Hunter.
Okay, looking at the main base. Slaughterhouse, actually, this isn't going to be Gargs. This is just going to be a normal transition into Fiend Destroyer. Yeah. And actually, with this amount of ghouls, it could just be Ghoul Destroyer. I don't know if he really wants to go into Fiends as well, because that'll, you know, cut his supply a lot, because he's just banking on so many ghouls still. Yeah, but it's only one Slaughterhouse though. Maybe this is going to be a Fiend transition, but you'd think you'd see it already.
Yeah, you think you would have seen at least one Fiend thus far, but it's going to be a Tier 2 expansion, actually. The Lich comes out. The Keeper scouts it, but has not yet seen the Acolyte being produced. Does he see a Sacrificial Skull? He would if he checks the Lich's inventory as well as a Health Potion and a Mana Potion. Keeper. There's not going to be Destroyers for a long time with this Tier 2 expansion style.
Oh, the Demon Hunter! We just missed it! The Demon Hunter taking so much damage at the
Oh my god.
Oh,
he's the
wow.
one of the mana ceiling, or else there would be a coil already. So said. Oh my god. He gets the item at least. He may lose an Archer for his troubles, but at least he kept his Demon Hunter alive. Jesus.
That was 77 mana on that DK if he didn't want a mana ceiling. That was huge. I don't think the Great Wall even kind of knew that that was going to be an option.
Yeah. Okay. There's towers coming up that we know were coming. Oh, and there was, you know what? There was a mana pot on the Lich. He didn't pass it to the Death Knight in that whole time, the Great Wall. If he had that, that'd be a dead Hunter. But it was only level 1, though, right? So,
yeah, not the end
for either player.
A cute pickoff, though. A cute pickoff.
Yeah, cutesy for sure. And level 3 Demon Hunter is so crucial that, you know, although the Golden experience given is not a big deal for SaiDe, it would have been the time that he's not creeping. As we see now, he's getting really, really close to level 3.
Okay, wow. I mean, Scourge Bone Chimes, that's a good item to get at the Mercenary Camp right now for the Demon Hunter, especially if you're going into a Bear transition, which obviously SaiDe is. Going into Standard Elf. Could block with the Skellies. Shop. Very vulnerable. That's going to be a dead shop.
Statue attacking in the back. One ghoul dies. That's what I'm talking about. The Entangle just always constantly gets kills. I really don't think the Great Wall can fight right now. He actually, I thought he was building 2 towers at the expansion, but he built a tower and a Temple of the Damned. Gonna go in to Necromancers, Ricky. It's looking like a Necro Wagon play on Tier 2. But with no Destroyer, no Dispel, the Necros are very vulnerable to this Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, and a high Dryad count as well. And now going to be a level 3 Demon Hunter. So he needs to start building units because SaiDe is getting to the point where he definitely wants to take a fight, or he could just control the entire map right now.
So I certainly think it's going to be hard. I thought there was 2 towers because if you say you have a Spirit Tower and a Nerubian or 2 Spirit Towers at this expansion for the Great Wall, the Dryads can definitely not break this expansion, especially with Repair. But since it's just a single Nerubian, I don't think SaiDe has to be too afraid right now. He could probably just go, and I think it would be a mistake for him to not commit right now for this fight.
Yeah, there's not much here. A Nerubian about to be a Spirit Tower, but there's nothing here, man. 40 supply. I think the Great Wall's gonna have to bring ghouls. He brings 2, but that's not enough.
Oh my god, this is a terrifying army, dude. Look at this. Roar on everything. He coils the Illusion, and he's about to get Mana Burn. He does have a Mana Pot. The statues are helping in the back, but there's no Orb. Nice Frost Armor. Unholy Frenzy as well. I thought I saw. Maybe not quite yet. But second tower is being upgraded. That Spirit Tower is going to help out quite a bit, but that Spirit Tower cannot heal your Death Knight.
Does the Great Wall just die here? I know he's got a shop here, which helps, but there's no units.
not much. Like, what is there? There's 2 ghouls in the main base, but he needs that for lumber. He has quite a bit of lumber. He could pull those 2, but that's not really going to be what he needs. Going to have to be a coil. I don't know. What do you do here? Because you have to hold this expansion. The game is certainly over, right?
Yeah, but he only has like 1 neck, so as soon as the Necromancer raises the dead, there's enough Dryads here to just instantly dispel, which is what we're seeing. We're not seeing any value here. There's not enough units for the Great Wall, and the Great Wall is definitely going to lose this expansion, at least lose this Nerubian. Is there enough time to bring this back?
And he's town portaled out from it with a TP, although he maybe could have coiled that Lich and held on a little bit longer. There is a meat wagon out now, Ricky, and the first Fiend coming out as well. The tower was saved, the Nerubian that is. Spirit Tower is still up. Maybe the Great Wall can just barely hold on. He's going to have the Fiend and the meat wagon to deal with the Dryad soon enough. The Lich is going to come back. He's still got a mana potion. He's still got the shop up. Demon Hunter probably going to be forced into either the heal score or the greater heal being used. 2 Necromancers on the field, both low on mana, but the meat wagon coming in, putting in kind of work, if I'm honest.
I can't believe the Great Wall is doing so much without an orb as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the meat wagon getting good surface area on all the clumped units.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Not being dealt with quite yet, but honestly, SaiDe's trading pretty favorably, and he's got a counter expansion that just now finished. Could even go into maybe Chimera Roost behind this if he knows that the Great Wall has to commit to the tech he already has, which is Necro Wagon. Maybe Fairy Dragons as well. Wouldn't mind seeing an Ancient of Wind at least from the Great Wall, or from SaiDe.
Yeah, we're starting to see the timing for the tier 2 kind of being a factor here. I mean, if the Great Wall can find a way to tech, he still has the expansion up. He still has towers here. It's hard for SaiDe to really commit, especially if the Lich and the DK come back. I'd love to see a tech to tier 3 and just hold on for a bit longer because, like you said, the Night Elf is also putting up his expansion. Level 4 and the Demon. This thing kicks. He's not out of the woods yet. The Great Wall's still very much in this, but he needs to make a decision right now. He needs that orb. He needs tier 3. Yep. And he's starting to get an army that can hold this. Actually, SaiDe having to rock back, but this is also good because he's going to be putting down the expansion, like you said.
A couple of Wisps would have been great because not only do you drain the mana, not only do you get rid of the skeletons, but getting rid of the Frost Armor would be great as well because there's not infinite Frost Armor. There's only 1 statue up as well, but the towers are starting to really put in work, and there's higher and higher Necromancer numbers by the minute. Second Temple of the Damned is coming up. Okay, this hold is just as hard as the last, I feel like, for the Great Wall. Can he do it again?
Yeah, and actually the Great Wall can't tech to tier 3 because he has no ghouls on wood. 210 is going to be his number for a while until he replenishes those ghouls. So that's a ticking time bomb already. The Bears are being pretty productive here, but now that he's backing up, I think the Great Wall needs to hug this tower line that he has. He's not going to be able to fight out in the middle. Yeah, he backs up. He's going to lose a Fiend, though. Oh, nice coil. He quickly buys a mana pot to save that Fiend. That's nice. Yeah, stay in tower range and get as much damage as you can, but you're seeing, even though this is a Frenzy Lich, you're seeing the lack of orb. And he would hold this so well with tier 3, but he can't tech, Carson. He cannot tech. Actually, 120 wood, and it's not going up. Has he rebuilt any ghouls at his main base? No, he's starting to build them now, but it's a little too little, too late. But SaiDe, everything's getting low.
Ooh, the Rejuve cannot be countered. The Lich does have very, very good items to try to carry, even lacking that orb. Okay, Entangle is a kill. A Fiend dies to the Bears. Everything is low, but you know what? SaiDe could just back up again, Rejuve absolutely everything that cannot be dispelled, and then just do this all over again. He's still trading favorably. The expansion is not paying for itself because you're buying potions, you're producing units, you're losing your Lich, apparently. Nice coil. That shop has paid so much for itself at this point for the Great Wall. He's bought so many potions, even bought a town portal earlier. 1 bear going to fall, but we just see the effectiveness of Rejuve being able to back up and heal everything. For SaiDe and his expansion, it's fully saturated just right now. Oh, the Demon Hunter, though. Is there a Staff of Preservation? No, town portal has to be passed. Oh, coil dodges the coil with the town portal. That would have been the way back in for the Great Wall. But he holds again. 41
base.
Against 68 supply.
At the main base now, he's trying to get those ghouls up. He had to like build units just to hold this, and he does hold. And now he can actually creep up. That's going to be level 4 DK, level 3 Lich, which is going to help a lot. But the lack of orb is such a problem. And now he's getting to the point where he does have a high Necromancer count. So the Dryads won't be a factor of this. So these summons will help. LOL. I think he doesn't even. I think he doesn't even believe that he can actually hold this. Third time in my life, Blizzard. Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
Might have to ask him.
I don't know. Meat wagon was stolen?
I don't know what that means, by the way. Did a creep camp kill it?
Oh, maybe that's what he means. Did he lose a meat wagon to creeps?
Oh, maybe having it back here, the creep camp killed it. I'm not sure. I missed it.
I really
49
don't
supply,
know.
and SaiDe's at 70 right now. Tons more bears. Armory upgrade. Everything's full HP, so he's going to go again.
Go again. And yeah, everything's healed up. A couple units are killed by the Great Wall every time the Seg goes in here, but it's still just enough to always keep a huge supply advantage. And that's 20 right now. 20 supply advantage. The bears are wreaking havoc. Still no tier 3 tech. Meat wagon has been replaced from the one that was stolen.
Uh-oh. This is going to be bad. The Acolytes are going down way easier this time before the fight even takes place. And now that means that Spirit Tower in this Nerubian might go down level 5 on the Demon Hunter. I mean, how do you even kill just the Demon Hunter alone? It's so tanky at this point. Needs to reserve his mana, though. The Great Wall going on the front line, trying to dispel the Wisps. He does coil one of the Wisps, but 2 more come in, and this is just going to be all the summons. Uh-oh.
Oh, detonate. Okay, he's going to deal with those Wisps, but there's just no mana left. The Meat Wagon trying to kite to the back. Maybe going to buy some Mercenaries. A Berserker wouldn't be bad here at all, but the Bears dealing with the expansion. And don't forget, SaiDe is mining on 2 base himself now as well to the back of this. The Keeper of the Grove is going to entangle the Death Knight, who only has a potion. Can he make it to the shop to buy a town portal? I do not think so. And that's game 1. For SaiDe, a clean victory. Seemed to know what to do, and random did not phase him at all.
But yeah, guys, let's hop into game number 2. The Great Wall's being a good sport about it. He really is. I mean, complaining all you want, I don't blame him. But he is being a good sport about it. Score right now is 1-0 for SaiDe, and we're going to hop into game number 2. It's going to be on Northern Isles.
And by the way, Remo was talking about out of game, what he said.
I didn't have the music on out of game.
Oh, well.
So I don't, yeah, I unmuted it as he said that because I had it muted.
Who knows? We'll never know.
Pretty sure, I don't know. You want to check the stream? It's still in the out of game.
Yeah, spooky ghost story stream. No, it seems fine. No, it seems fine out of game. Yeah. I keep it on 1% in game.
Really?
Yeah, 1%.
I'm not. Nobody's really complained about it, so I'm not going to touch anything. So now Blizzard owes me 3 wheat meg. Apparently, it's happened 3 times.
Wow. To
the Great Wall. This is the 3rd time right here. So.
Do you think that happens to other units and people just don't notice it? Because I know for a fact I would not notice if my units just disappeared.
Yeah, I wouldn't notice either. But I mean, a meat wagon, it sticks out like a sore thumb when you bought one and you know you have one, right?
Yeah, that's like a crucial part of your army, right?
Yeah.
It's like building
so like
one
if you had like
Walker.
7 headhunters and one of them disappeared, I don't think you would notice.
Oh, they're constantly
also, did it disappear but still count as food? Because that's a huge issue.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that's a huge issue. I mean, that's a ridiculous issue.
And the health bar stayed there. Did your health bar stay there for you? I still had a health bar when he disappeared, the meat wagon.
Yeah, I saw the health bar. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Great Wall got Orc. He's going to go for a Blade Master, Ricky.
Yeah. There we go. Everyone just knocking Remo. I mean, Remo, if you want to be the balance king, god, almighty, you're gonna. This is what you get, dude. Welcome to my world. Uh-oh. You lagging a bit?
Nope.
Okay, I spiked a
I
bit,
I was yesterday on this host, though, so don't fret. I never DC'd. Someone says regame? No way we're regaming from that.
No.
Kidding me?
If it was something else, if it was like one Frostworm, though, it's something to be debatable. Because that's like 7 supply markup, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't have it in the fight. Yeah.
If it was like the one single unit that was the hard counter that he'd been waiting for to hold the expansion, then yeah. But like that meat wagon, the first meat wagon was kind of that. But the first meat wagon served its purpose and then died. That second one was like, the expansion was already broken and the supply difference was like 25. It wasn't a difference maker.
Okay, Blade Master coming in. He's going to get level... Oh, no, he's not. He didn't creep the whole camp. Just going to pick up the item. Wait, he should just leave, though.
Interesting that he didn't take the whole camp. Yeah, because then this would give him level 2, but he's just going to get both items and maybe go to the marketplace. Interesting.
Nem gifting...
You don't normally see... I guess he's just going to take both. He could take even all 3 items. Maybe go to the top Murloc now. What's up?
Nem gifting a tier 1 to Remo Demo.
Oh, Rima Dima, not a sub. I guess why would he be? I mean, after a certain time, he would have spent like 50 months on subs, whatever that is, times 5. Maybe not worth overall. Grunt, definitely a dead grunt.
Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. And SaiDe's all over this right now. Another entangle that's 100% a dead grunt. Does he deny it? He does deny it though.
Does the Great Wall know who he's dealing with right now? This guy beat Grubby.
Grubby. Yeah, he did.
All right.
What was the score of that? Do you remember?
I think he 2-0'd him.
2-1 maybe? I don't know. I forget. 3-1?
Mountain Giants. Oh, last hit potential. Yup, and the Treant gonna be denied. Nice denies from both players thus far. This last creep will go to the Blade Master. Not gonna grant him level 2, but the Keeper already has that luxury. And the tier 2 is coming in. And the Hunter's Hall as well for SaiDe.
Okay, SaiDe creeping just with straight up archers. Gonna get the Null Warden and just continue to kite this out. I guess he's relying on Moonwells to finish his camp off. I mean, it's gonna give the Keeper close to level 3. I mean, if he does the whole camp, it'll give the Keeper 3.
He's got 2 wells close by. Kind of interesting. It's gonna work out. Meantime, he's going to the base looking for some sort of a cancel. Or maybe just a peon kill. That's a nice little pick off. But the lumber's still good right now for the Great Wall. Shouldn't be too much damage.
Ooh, very close to level 3, especially with the peon pick off.
Got the item, Gloves of Haste. Might have to be killed by SaiDe. Should certainly... Oh, the Keeper staff's back. He's going to be able to pick that up. Blade Master still level 1, note. Do note, and it looks like standard from the Great Wall. Earlier War Mill than most, but still a necessary building to get with pure standard. So we'll see. We'll see what he's got in the tank with his off race.
Ooh, nice.
I like that. Like that's I saw I think Fly do that first on Echo Isles. Lightning Shield to creep itself.
Level 3 for the Keeper though. The Blade Master still dusted.
Oh. Get it. What's that?
He SaiDe dropped his cloak for the Wand of Illusion. And then the Grey Wall picked it up. I thought that was funny.
Probably a worthwhile trade. Wand of Illusion's pretty good, and the scouting is also very necessary. Actually, the Great Wall did rebuild his 3rd grunt. He lost the grunt early, so he's going to be a little bit delayed gold-wise. But he's now going to get shamans. Early reinforced defenses as well. And he forgot his burrow. Oh, that's a big mistake. He forgot his burrow, so he can't get his first shaman, Ricky. And there's a level 3 Keeper on the map, too. Definitely need that first shaman. Super crucial.
Uh-oh. Yeah, a bit of a supply block here. Blade Master going to go back, grab some salves. Shadowhunter going to finally start creeping. But, I mean, SaiDe's taking the big products, right? I mean, the Great Consumable is good, because then you get level 2 here. You get a nice item. Blade Master coming across. Oh, if the Great Wall just came down here.
And that will be a health stone. That's going to be nice. Demon Hunter coming out. I'm just looking for stuff to disappear now. I'm all paranoid. But it will be lures, by the way, from SaiDe. As well as a tier 3 tech with an Ancient of Wonders early on. So perhaps Mountain Giants as well. Blade Master's scouting, but the Shadowhunter is going to be caught out. Does Blade Master have a Staff of Teleportation? He does not. Ooh, this could be a lot of dead grunts. And the first Shaman's still not even out, Ricky.
Yeah, this is why you want it. I mean, you're basically vulnerable. Okay, Blade Master goes back. No Windwalk! Oh, he doesn't get the entangle off. But the demon could come back around. I don't think he can. Can he chase this?
Perhaps. Can he get that Demon Hunter to block?
Oh, Mana Burn comes in. Yeah, the Keeper. Yeah, Keeper can't reach it. I was going to say if the Keeper could reach it, though. Actually, he'd be able to get away. Still no dust, and he did have the cloak, right? So he could just cloak all day. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to salve up and cloak. Or clarity up and... sorry, salve up and cloak. Figure it out.
Cloak. Okay, one entangle on the peon. Do you want to invest your one and only purge on that peon? Okay, the Great Wall is going to. But he's going to be a little bit before he's got his second purge. In the meantime, the Demon Hunter is going to nicely creep up the lab very safely, actually. I like to see it. And there's towers coming up. I would expect nothing less from the Great Wall. But what's he got? He's only got a couple of units. He's close to level 3 Shadowhunter now. Very close, in fact. So that is a necessary level for the Great Wall to get if he wants to stay in this game.
I gotta say though, the Great Wall playing random, his random looks good, man. He understands the Orc versus Night Elf mashup. I mean, this is standard Orc, and he's doing it quite well. Yep. He could be a little bit more aggressive with the blade, but at this point now his blade will just run into trouble. So gonna creep out the rest. It's gonna be level 3 Shadowhunter, level 2 blade. So far it looks pretty clean. You know, heavy grunt count early. You were saying maybe too early, but he might be able to save this grunt as well now that he has the purge.
Yeah. Last one, though.
But wrapping around are the Dryads and the Demon Hunter.
Oh, yeah, and he's going for the Shaman with full mana. That's it. That's the only purge. And this grunt's going to fall. The Keeper still has 2 more entangles, and he's got plenty of health. Oh, this is bad, Ricky. This is real bad. The wards are putting in work, honestly. Maybe the wards can hold the line. The Blade Master's going to be entangled. Remember, no purge first. Mountain Giant out. As I pointed out earlier, a lot of wards on the field, but maybe a couple of units can still be picked off. That grunt for starters. Couple of archers also low. The Mountain Giant decently low. I'm imagining he doesn't have the upgrades yet. No, he does not. He just hit tier 3. Oh, lightning shield as well. The Blade Master
still keeping these archers alive. Look at this.
Yeah. Nicely done so far. That one Dryad helps to slow that grunt, and that's going to go down. And there is a preservation always to save this Mountain Giant, and the Keeper is in no danger at all.
This is a great fight from SaiDe. He didn't lose anything. Everything's very low, but he hasn't lost a unit yet. Rejuve on the Mountain Giant, of course. Keep that sucker alive. And now he can just go home, heal up. He's already done the work. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter. Could see a mana burn on the Shadowhunter. We do. Actually pops a mana pot right away so they can get more server boards. The Great Wall wants to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't gone and killed those archers. Now he's going to start picking them apart, but they put in so much damage. The Mountain Giant puts in less damage than an archer a lot of the time. Okay, that grunt's going to fall. These archers finally going to be killed. At the end of the day, honestly, SaiDe loses a lot, but will he kill the blade? Oh, he tried to use Cloak of Shadows, but not quick enough. Really got to try to focus down at least this Dry, this archer, and this bear if you want to get out of this fight and still keep fighting in this game. Tavern back. Everything is so low. Shadowhunter is going to fall. Staff out. Healthstone used. And, I mean, the Great Wall's only got Shamans, Ricky.
Yep, Shamans and a Dream. Blade Master and a Shaman. Couple Serpent Wards. This Mountain Giant has just been so good.
Yeah.
Really good fight from SaiDe. He did take some losses, though. But overall, is this okay? The Orc does have an expansion now.
Yeah, only 1 tower. I mean, I would expect a couple more in this situation, especially with all the time he bought. Imagine he has 3 towers up here. Maybe spiked barricades against the Mountain Giants. It could be really, really good. But, you know, with overcommitting to that fight, losing a Shadowhunter, taverning back his Blade Master, the Shadow's not anywhere close to being out, and the tower's going to fall. Just don't see a way of holding the peon with Lightning Shield. Interesting.
Trying to get any damage that he can.
Yeah.
He's mining still, but yeah, just like the army's right here. It's right in front of him. I don't think he has enough to come back. And these heroes are stacking pretty heavy right now. 4-3. Even though the level 3 Demon Hunter is really low, he might have to staff him back home eventually. But, oh, Rejuve's going to keep him actually in the fight. Oh, no. And that was the Great Wall's chance to, like, get this Demon out of the fight. He's going to... Oh, he purges the Rejuve, and he's trying to get the Demon. But I think the Blade's going to go down instead.
Oh, no. He used all of his purges. Well, he had 1 in the back, but not 1 in range, and loses the Blade. The peons are going to fall, and the Great Wall's trying to hold on. But he may not be able to hold on any longer. And this is only going to get worse. There's going to be more Mountain Giants. There's an expansion coming up for SaiDe, and the GG is called the clean 2-0 from the Night Elf player. Incredibly done.
Yeah,
wow.
really, really good series.